Hey, good morning. Steve Moreland here with Success Publishing, and we are interviewing a very, very new author. In fact, our author this morning is so very new. She just actually received her very first copy of her book, I think, just a couple of hours ago. So, good morning, Eliara. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from, and tell us why you have this incredible smile on your face.
Hello, good morning, Steve. It's a pleasure to have this interview and to be here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my name is Iliara Ormenishan. I am from Romanian, but currently living in United Kingdom. I am an economist and an entrepreneur, and recently I find out that I have a passion for writing, so I became an author.
Yes, you did. And this has just been recently. And I remember, I'm going to jump back to when you were originally applying to become an author with our company. I think there's an interesting story there that you applied and then you said, no, 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 not for me. I don't think I can be an author. And you turned down the first application when we were setting up an interview. So tell me the backstory there. Tell me how that happened. It's interesting.
Yes, indeed. When I'm thinking, I even can't believe it that I did it. So I always wanted to send a message to the world because I said, in my opinion, and looking around my friends and family, and even in the community where I belong, I see people that are giving up easily. So I always wanted to say something to them, but to make it worldwide. So somehow Success Publishing came across. I saw one morning after work, I saw the application, like Matt was offering to partner up with him.
Sure.
So I said, okay, let's see what is all about. And to be honest, the first time when I saw it, it was like Matt is having thousands of or millions of followers. He won't choose me.
Right.
And when I got selected, I was so nervous and everything. So yeah, before the interview, and when I saw some criteria, I said, no, there's no chance that I can do it. And
Right.
yes, because I appreciate your time, you remember that I was declining.
Sure.
But after that, I was wondering all the time, what if I would step up out from my comfort zone and I will
Mhm.
actually try to do and see what I can create from there, yeah? So then I filled in my application one more time,
Right.
and I was so proud of me that I did that, and it definitely changed my life. So thank you for trusting in me.
Sure. And I thought that was just interesting just because, it's when we're wanting to help other individuals, sometimes we have a great story inside of us. And that story about never quitting and never quitting also has the other side of the coin, which is believing in ourselves, believing that we do have something good inside of us, something that is extraordinary, something that needs to be shared and it can inspire other people. And too often we choose to be mediocre and go, oh no, I'm not that exceptional. I'm not extraordinary because we're always told, don't be arrogant, don't think that you're better than other people. And it's not about that. It's about a confidence. Okay, arrogance and confidence are two different things. They most people think they're synonymous. They're separate, and the difference is one word, and that is performance. People that are arrogant don't have performance. People that are confident do. And when you share your story about performing, even in this situation right here, you were turning down yourself before we even had a chance to talk to you. And then when you said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and push myself out of my comfort zone. And here you are, how many months later, published
Three
author?
months, 3 months.
Not very long, right? So um, let's do this. I'm dying to see a copy of the book. You said it just arrived hours ago, so show.
Ta-da-da-da. here it is.
Look,
I'm so exciting. I was reading through and I had tears in my eyes. For the other stories are amazing, but even the testimonials that my family and friends or people that I interact with uh, give, that's speechless. I don't have enough words to describe that feeling, but I kind of hope that you can feel it in my voice
oh yeah,
because the
absolutely.
emotion is obviously, isn't it?
For sure. No, we can hear it in your voice. We can see it in your smile. And I think that when someone becomes a new author and it changes how other people see them, I think the biggest transformation that most people don't talk about is what happens inside. So tell us about that. What do you feel differently?
Now that the book is it came,
Mhm.
this is what you're talking. It is first of all, it is a great accomplish because I finally did it, and because it definitely changed my life. I received thousands of messages from friends and family, and they've been telling me, I didn't know that you had such a passion, and I was telling them I didn't know until recently, yeah. Or
Right,
how did you create this? How did you come across? So
right.
obviously it is amazing,
Mhm.
but I'm grateful that uh, I am able to share that message that I was saying earlier, yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm sure that for some people, even one word can make a difference in their lives.
absolutely.
And what I learned during the past years is that when you read a book during that time that you find, let's say that now you're going through a tough period and you're reading this book and you find something or at least one story from this book that can make a difference and can
Yes,
make the switch for you.
absolutely.
So I would highly recommend that this book be at least read at least 2 times.
Sure, absolutely. There's a lot in there, but the thing that, and the reason why Matt and I chose you is because your story and your passion. And here's the interesting part you just said: people that know you, these are family, these are friends, they didn't know about your passion. They didn't know about your desire to make a difference in other people and share the story about never giving up and about pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. So, this is interesting because we come in our world, we come with the assumption that everybody knows what we're here for. Everybody knows about our life. Everybody knows what makes us get up every morning and what drives us. And you just found out that they didn't know, did they?
Exactly.
So this is really cool because how else are other individuals, even those that have known us for decades, maybe our entire life, if they don't know what we're about, if they don't know our message, our passion, the thing that drives us, the things that makes us create a meaningful life, then you have to think about the individuals that are strangers that we are wanting to do business with, that we're wanting to create relationships. They absolutely couldn't know. And so the only way you can create a conduit that allows individuals like yourself that have such a deep passion and a desire to share your story, to share your life, is you have to have a pedestal. You have to have a platform. And the only way that you can do that, that we have found, is you have to become published, because that is like, it's not magic, but it's like the snapping of the finger and everybody goes, oh, I can pay attention now. And
For
I
me,
heard you. I saw you.
for me, it is magic. Even if you say that it's not like magic, for me, it truly is. I am a dreamer, so I never give up on my dreams, no matter how crazy they are. Even
Wow.
if people they are saying stop dreaming and this and that, I never do that. I follow my heart, and after all is about this, yeah, following your heart desire.
Absolutely.
I think this will gonna be like my motto
Well,
because
there you go. Yeah.
I truly
Good.
believe it. Yeah, and if I would say to someone 1 year ago I was gonna become a published author, maybe they will gonna say like I'm crazy. But here
Right.
I am after 1 year, but in my case after 3 months, and
Sure. So here's the next question is if you have now accomplished something that even a year ago you would have thought it was crazy to even imagine, and you've done it, what is next on your list of things to accomplish with your life that are meaningful that you were telling yourself, I don't think I can do that. I can't imagine that that can happen. And now you've accomplished this. What is the next thing that you want to accomplish?
obviously this it gives me more confidence, and all my plans that I had in the past, they are on paper, so I'm going through like every single day, or as fast as I have the time to go through them, and I am doing something in that direction. I am accepting new challenges
Right.
to overcome all that objection that I put in my mind, and I'm taking small steps or big steps, depends on the achievable or not dream that I have. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What you know, it's interesting what you just said there. Um, there, the thing that was holding you back was the belief in your mind. It was your belief. And everybody always likes to go, "Oh, I didn't achieve X, or I didn't do so and so because of," and they point outside. You know, for whatever reason, they find a reason to blame. And you just correctly got that aha. No, wait a second. This was inside of my mind. I was the one that didn't think that I could do this. And then as soon as you got outside of your comfort zone and you challenged yourself, and then all of a sudden you found out that we were waiting to find someone exactly like you with your particular story and passion and meaningfulness of life. And here you are, published author.
Here I am, and thank you so much for that. And I am truly grateful for every single one of you,
Well, I'm
and
super.
especially to you because you believe in me even when I was in doubt. So thank you so much.
Well, that is what we enjoy doing, and I am so excited to see where you're going to catapult to next because you've made such a big jump here in just a short period of time, and I know you're going to do awesome. So keep up with us as you know you continue with the actual book launch and so forth, and then we just really enjoy and are glad to see that you're part of our family, and love to see what you're going to accomplish next.
Thank you so much for everything. And I have a surprise because I am even thinking to write the next book all by myself. And of course, it will gonna be with you guys. So
Also,
thank you so much.
we're certainly love to do that. And, you know, I don't know if you saw last week when I was on one of the live Q&A calls inside of the mastermind group, but we had one of our veteran authors. Oh, I think she went
Kate, I was
back.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you talking about Kate?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I was there in the Q&A call.
There you go. Okay, so you saw that she, you know, did the same kind of thing, and she was just like, I don't know if this is something that I can do. And all of a sudden, she became published. Now she's writing an 8-book series. So incredible to see how excited she is, and she's on her second book now. She's publishing, and you know, this just is a great breakthrough experience because, like we talked about earlier, it is about proving to yourself that nearly every limitation that we have in our lives comes from inside of us, not necessarily from outside. And so once you learn how to get past that, what what is it that you can't do now, right?
Yeah, I think that people should work on this and should live from question, yeah, and don't put so many limitations in their lives,
Sure.
and always ask themselves, what can I do in this situation? What can I do to overcome this?
Right.
How could I do more? Yeah.
For sure. Well, you this is your message, And like you said, you've got new mottos and new mountains that you're going to climb. So just so excited for you. I know you're excited about your book and sharing it with everyone. So thank you for taking a few moments today to interview with me, and just glad to see, more than glad, excited, overjoyed just to see, how excited you are, and the fact that there is just limitless opportunities for you now in the world.
Exactly. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure to have this interview with you.
Mhm.
And as I said, I could not express myself how grateful and lucky I feel that I met you and that I applied and I become part of this family. So thank you so much.
You bet. You have a good one. Thank you for taking your time.
Bye.
Bye bye.